Hi, my name is Siwajek, and I am a product engineer for Continental Structural Plastics here in Auburn Hills, Michigan. Growing up, I was exposed to the auto industry pretty early, as my dad graduated from college and immediately started working for the company that he still works for today. He even had to babysit me and my 3 siblings in the plants whenever he had a test running a little too long. So seeing his work, I knew that it was a pretty demanding task, and looking at cars on the road, I see that they're all pretty formulaic. But once I got older and was able to see what my dad was doing day to day and see what the other parts of his company did, I realized that there are a lot of compromises that go into decisions and how each system marries each other and makes sure that you have the best product for your end user. And then it made more sense that this isn't a paint by numbers, it is a process of figuring out what's wrong from the last one and making it better for the next one. As an engineering student at Purdue University, I was looking for an internship after my sophomore year, and I had a connection at Continental Structural Plastics that allowed me to get exposed to the automotive sphere. Getting into the job, I thought that it would be pretty much the same thing every day. But then I realized that there's a lot that goes into making a new part for a customer. There are at least 5 different teams that all have a different idea of how something should work, and all of those people have to make compromises so that their solution gets through, as well as making the best product for the end customer. As a product engineer at CSP, I'm working with one of our largest customer programs for a refresh of their most popular design. So during my day-to-day, I am communicating with the customer and our suppliers to make sure that we gather all of our lessons learned so that we can move forward to a better product. This involves me creating a lot of presentations and looking over old data to make sure that questions are answered and everything is caught before we move forward. Once the customer, the suppliers, and us are on the same page, I communicate with our design team to make sure that the functional objectives that we laid out are captured in the design of our next generation product. Once the customer likes what they see on paper, we move on to testing out that design. I will be down in the plant, making the part, and validating that it meets all of our requirements. This includes a checklist from our customer to make sure that the product we make is safe and that it will last the entire life cycle of their car. Once we complete our checklist of capabilities, we start production. I go down to the plants one last time to make sure all the bugs are ironed out and all the parts come out looking shiny. Once the customer signs off on these production trials, then we kick up production and those parts are on the road. Once I got into the automotive industry, I was able to realize how engaging it could be. I'm able to use all of the engineering parts of my brain of problem solving and detail orientation and note taking that allow me to make a good product and see the fruits of my labor. And I get compensated pretty well for it. If I were to give any advice to someone in my position where they didn't know if the auto industry was right for them, I'd say give it a try. There are plenty of opportunities to engage all different types of people, and maybe you'll find the right fit for you.